Hi everyone, welcome. So glad that you're here. This is going to be a fun video with PaperPumpkin. Today is actually the last day to be able to subscribe to PaperPumpkin's April kit. Um, they're only available till the 10th of each month. If you do your sub on the 11th, you'll actually be getting May's kit. So last day to get this one, I wanted to share it with you. Did plan to go live throughout the Easter break. I just got busy and didn't get a chance. We were actually pretty full on over Easter. So welcome everyone. My name's Tracy Bish. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Central Victoria, Australia. And yeah, I'm super excited to be here with you tonight, this Friday night. Like I said, last day for PaperPumpkin's April kit to be able to be purchased. You can do it actually a few different ways. There is a pay-as-you-go monthly subscription where you can get that billed each month, or you can do a prepaid subscription for 3, 6, or 12 months. What's really great with the 3, 6, or 12-month subscription means that you get your Stampin' Rewards straight away. So that's, a really great benefit for that. If you do it month by month, you're still getting the Stampin' Rewards, but you're just getting it each month. Now, the other thing is too that I really wanted to say was if you get your subscription, whether it be a 3, 6, or 9, or even the pay-as-you-go, you can pause your subscription for the month if you need to for any reason. So that's always really good. Hi, Wafina, how are you? Nice to have you here from the Netherlands. Yeah, so that's super fun. There are a couple of things before we get into this kit. I'm just going to do this one each of the 3 cards. The kit makes 9 cards in all, 3 of 3 different designs. But I also want to talk about Stampin' Up have given us a little bit of a sneak peek of what's to come in the coming months. So obviously I'll be sharing with you the Lakeside Retreat, which is this month's kit. May's kit is a sparkling celebration, so it makes 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs with 9 coordinating envelopes. It's bold celebratory cards, perfect for invitations, congratulations, and many special occasions. So it comes with all the pre-cut paper pieces, silver foil, gem embellishments, and the coordinating colours are Blackberry Bliss, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Melon Mambo, Misty Moonlight is the stamping spot, Night of Navy, and Pumpkin Pie. And then in June, we have Bikes and Blooms. These are cheerful cards with standout silver details made for feel-good moments. Makes 9 cards, 3 of 3 designs, with coordinating envelopes, silver foil and pre-cut paper pieces, silver butterfly embellishments, well that's pretty cool, and linen thread. Coordinating colours are Calypso Coral, which is the stamping spot, Crushed Curry, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, Old Olive, and Pecan Pie. And the other great thing, once you subscribe to PaperPumpkin, you can then also purchase any add-ons. So at the moment, for the next 3 months, the add-on for the kit is the Wonderful Scenes Dies, which I have ordered. I haven't received it yet, but you can see here there is a signpost, there's some butterflies, some flowers, fireworks, I think, and then a big, wonderful die as well. So super fun over the next 3 months. I did also want to say, if you're following me, I will not only be doing an unboxing from May onwards, I'll be doing a kit put together, and then I want to do some alternative cards each kit as well. So I would love for you to follow me on this PaperPumpkin journey. I'm really looking forward to doing those alternatives as well. And this is just a little bit bigger. I did print this out just before. So we have that big sign, 3 different sized butterflies, some flowers, and then we have the wonderful and the fireworks as well. So these all sort of work throughout the next 3 months. So April, we're working with the sign. Actually, I think all these we're working with the sign. May is the fireworks, and I'm not sure what June is. It's sort of cut off. Maybe it is the butterflies and the flowers, I would say. So super fun. So let me know if you're in Europe or Australia, New Zealand. If you haven't, let me know if you have subscribed yet, or if you have any questions on the subscription as well, let me know that as well. Okay, so PaperPumpkin comes in this little box. It's like a little crafting creativity each month. We don't really know what's in the kit each month. We're given a little sneak peek, so it's a little bit of a surprise as well. Maybe you're one of those people that don't want to know any surprises until it comes. You get to see it as you open it. I have done a bit of an unboxing with this already through one of my videos for the onstage. We got this at onstage, so I've had it for a little while, but I really haven't done much with it. Each box comes with full color photo instructions, so everything that you need to be able to put these kits together. Beautiful tissue paper. It also comes with a stamping spot, so a little ink spot. This month's ink spot is Peaceful Pine. I will be using my normal size stamp pad just because I find that a little bit easier for me. We also receive a stamp set that goes with the kit. Now what's really great is this kit, you know, you're getting supplies that you can use over and over again. Once the kit's done, you can still use these, so that's really fun. You've got a stamp set to keep using, so you've got supplies that you can then build on and build a supply up if you're just starting out. We also have some adhesive, so we have some tear and tape. We've got our mini dimensionals. So like a pack of those, and some our embellishments here, which are like little, what do you call it? Pebbles, maybe? That's what we might call them. Hi, Deborah, how are you? And then we have our kit as well. So this is so much fun. So this kit makes 9 cards, 3 of 3 separate designs. We're going to do 1 of each card, and it includes absolutely everything that you need to create the cards. Card bases, envelopes, embellishments, stamp set, ink, adhesives, you name it. All good. Look at these. These are so pretty. Lots and lots of colour with those. Okay. Let's have a quick look at the cards here, and then we can grab out our pieces as we need them. So we have this gorgeous little lakeside cabin with the oars and a life jacket. We have a bike by the sea. These are all masculine themed cards. Like I said, you can do lots of different alternatives. You don't have to do the same cards here, but I find masculine cards to be a little bit harder, so this is super fun. And then I think this one here is my favorite. It's really pretty. Okay, let's start getting out our kits. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to need, but you pretty much need 1 of everything to put the 3 cards together. So there's 3 of those. You need 1 of those. 3 of those, so I'm going to need all of that. What do we have here? So these are obviously labels that we're going to stamp our sentiments down on. You're making 3 of each design card, but there's actually 4 of these labels in the kit. So if you make a mistake, you can have a spare there. So that's awesome. These pop out really nicely. Get 1 each of those. I think we need 2 Yeah. So our card bases have the blue stripe. Hopefully those two there, yep. A wood grain. And this one. Okay, so just looking at this one, this is our card base. As you can see, we've got the beautiful image on the front, and then if you turn it over, you've got the plaid. To make alternatives, this would make really easy to be able to cut this down and add this to a card base, a basic white thick card base. That would make it super easy to do. So lots of alternative ideas there that makes it be able to stretch that kit right out. My Easter was very busy. Deborah, how about yours? We did, we actually went away for the day. There was a festival near us. So we were over there for that. They had wood chopping, old cars, pony club was there. They had working dog trials, which was so fun. Those dogs are so smart. We also did a lot of work over at my mum and dad's. So we did some wood and helped with some new gardens that my hubby built. So we put lots of soil in the new gardens. Yeah, so lots of little things that we were able to get done, which was really good. And I think we had a rest day in there as well. But yeah, you went camping and only got home yesterday. Oh, wow. Did you get wet? We've just had a few days of rain, and it's actually been quite cold. So how did you go with that, Deborah? Did you have nice weather? Easter's usually that last camping time away because the weather gets a little bit not so nice. Okay, so I've got all my little pieces here. I'm going to move them to the side, and then we're going to have a look at the instructions for each card. So the kit has full instructions for each card. So I've got card 1 here. We're going to be making, oh, my favourite, that's fun. So we're going to need a couple of the stamps in the kit. Now, normally your first PaperPumpkin kit will come with a block. The one that we got on stage didn't come with a block, so I'll just be using my normal blocks. But don't worry, your first kit that you subscribe to will have your block in that kit. So I need Happy Father's Day. That little rope. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 stamps in all in this set. So that's lots of different stamps. And what I really love is you can use these over and over and over again. And I don't have my glasses, but I need to see. You are an inspiration. That is very small writing. Not much rain, the weather was really good. Oh, that's awesome. It's nice to get away and have a little breakaway. And if the weather allows it, even better. So I'm just going to add these onto some blocks. And I don't know, do you guys like using one block and moving them around? I will say I really don't. I have a lot of blocks because I like to not be pulling off stamps all the time. It's just not the way I like to craft. Okay, so I've got those all ready. I'm also going to need, what do we got? We need our green strip, our sign, little sentiment strip. Also need that little fish. What else is there? I think that's everything. So we'll do a little bit, oh actually, I need this card base as well. We're going to start with our stamping. We're actually stamping straight down onto our card front here. So we've got our birds, our, are they cattails? Yeah, I think they are. We're going to be stamping those onto our card front. So let's bring in the Peaceful Pine. Have you guys seen the new ink pads? They're all magnetic and you open them from the side. I'm actually really happy with them. I wasn't sure how I was going to go at the start, but they're actually growing on me quite well. Okay, so we're going to start off stamping our trio of seagulls. They're birds, but we're going to call them seagulls. I'm going to stamp that up the top here. Perfect. And we're also going to go the cattails down here along the boardwalk or the jetty. I'm not sure what you'd call it. Okay, so that's those ones. Our card front has been stamped. We need our sentiment piece. This is going to go on our sign here. We're going to stamp that with the Happy Father's Day. So Father's Day is a little bit off, but it's nice to have them ready to go. We'll have Mother's Day before Father's Day hits. Could have stamped that up a little bit more, but that's fine. And then we have our little ropes going to be stamped top and bottom as well. So it's a little skew-iff, but hey, that's so cool. And these are actually really good because I haven't cleaned these stamps. These are usually when you get the brand new stamps, you tend to have to clean them a little bit. There's a little bit of residue on them, but they've stamped actually quite well. Okay, so you're an inspiration. We're going to stamp that down on our little wooden label here, like so. Okay. Pretty easy so far. Let's bring in our adhesive and we can start popping these together. Okay, so our little strip of the plaid, we're going to add mini dimensionals to those. Deborah, did you get this kit? Have you subscribed to PaperPumpkin? And what about you, Wolfina? Do you, now that it's available in Europe, are you thinking about going down the PaperPumpkin crafting route? Okay, so we've added our dimensionals to those. We're also going to be adding dimensionals to our sentiment piece. No, to our sign. We're going to be adding them to the sign. So let's turn him over. We're going to place 3 down the right hand side, like so. Our wooden sentiment piece, we're going to turn that over, and then on the right hand side we're going to add 2 on there as well. So some things are popped up, some aren't. And our little fish, turn him over, and we're going to add, it says to add 2 on the right hand side as well. What's everyone got on for the weekend? Are you doing anything fun? Okay, so we've also got the tear and tape, and this is going to be added to the left hand side of our signpost. Our stamped sentiment piece, we're going to add that top and bottom. Deborah subscribed. Well, Fina's still thinking. That's okay. Oh, you had some from a few years ago. I will admit as well, I did buy a few kits from some American friends, and I've got them here as well. But I'm so excited that we can now get them in everywhere. Okay, so let's add our sentiment piece to the sign. So just taking the backings off the tear and tape. So it's not a full roll of tear and tape, but there'll be enough there for all your cards with probably some left over. It's given us that. We're going to add a little plaid strip first. Lots of backings here. Oh, you've got your daughter's baby shower. Oh, that'll be fun. Does she know what she's having? Or is it a gender reveal at the same time? So we're going to add him. It's a shame we're going to sort of cover up that little island edge there. Add him down. Then we can add our little sign. And we've got here on the left-hand side, as you're looking where the dimensionals are, because we've popped this up, the sign also has to be popped up on the left-hand side, and then we've got the tear and tape here to adhere to our little plaid strip. So let's pop him. Oh, like so. Our little sentiment piece is going to go over the top. And I didn't add my tear and tape here. I missed that. Just a little bit of tear and tape there. That doesn't make any sense. What am I doing wrong? It says it's on that side, but I think it should be that side. So if I do that, that works. And then our little fish is going to go over the top of that sentiment sign. Like so. I don't like where they say that we've got to pop the dimensional. You guys know I don't usually follow directions very well. But it'll still work. So cute. Alright, to finish it off, we're going to add our little pebble embellishments. I'm going to take my pick. Oh, she doesn't know. Is it first baby? I don't blame not finding out what you're having for the first baby. So we're going to have a couple of these larger pebbles down here. And then we have two super sticky, two smaller ones along here as well. And we can also stamp inside. I think this card base is such a waste having the plaid in the background. But there we have it. That is the first card. So let's move on to the second card. Now, card number 2 is the seaside with the bike. So let's get that kit out and moving. So we have that one, the green piece, that look, the bike without the oar, blue, that one. Oh, and that wood grain, I had it upside down. Okay, so both card bases are this blue, which would look good either way. Blue base. Where are we stamping? We're going to stamp on this, these 3 things by the look of it. We're going to use the happy birthday sentiment, as well as, again, small writing. I need to look at the bigger picture. Older, wiser, better. Oh, at the back of the instructions, it also has the stamp set. So you could cut this out once you've finished doing your kit and add that to your stamp, however you're storing your stamps, and then that way you know exactly what stamps are there. So that's really good as well. I wonder if we're going to use all of the stamps in this kit, because we don't always do that with our kit collections. Sometimes they're extra stamps that are not used. I've been trying not to use this block because I don't know whether you can see how it's got red ink all over it. I need to stick them and give them a good wash. Absolutely, yes. Definitely use it for another card. So I will be doing alternatives to each kit each month as well. Okay, let's bring in our ink pad again. And we're just going to stamp our sentiment, happy birthday. Perfect. And older, wiser, better. I'm sitting down in my chair. I don't usually do videos and sit down in my chair. I should be standing up, but anyway. Okay. And I think we have the birds coming back in again. And we're going to give them flying in the sky, just there. Look at that. How pretty is that scene? I will say this ink pad, Wafina, is my favourite. Peaceful Pine, out of all the 5 ink colours, this one I was super wrapped that they were bringing this out. I love all the other colours, but I don't know. This one, it's got a special place in my heart. I don't know. It's, yeah, definitely my favourite colour. I've gone sort of more from blues being my favourite, to greens. So anyway. Okay, so our blue piece here, we're going to add some dimensionals and pop that one up. And I like that in the instructions they actually place quite a few down. Let's have a look at how many they're placing down. 1 in each corner, 1 in the middle on each edge, and then we're going to do 1 there and 1 there. So good coverage. So that's going down. This piece here, we're going to add tear and tape to it, as well as our piece of wood. So this one here, add a little strip to that one. The bike, And our 2 cm pieces are all going to have dimensionals on them. So 3 on each of that one. And you've got lots of edges on this pack as well. So you're definitely not going to use all those on these kits. One. There we have it. So let's start popping this one together. So we have the main scene. I don't even go to the lake, but I was really drawn with this. Now this kit, April's kit, also coordinates with a suite in our upcoming catalogue, Lakeside Retreat. So if you like this kit, you will love that suite as well. And you know, I might even bring my alternative cards. I might use that set as well, so just so you can see it. Okay, so that's got that nice little pop-up on the card base. Then we can add this piece here, which is our main scene. We're going to add that down, and then our little piece of wood, which in the card you can't really see all that well, but it's going to go just under that image. Actually, I need to bring it over a little. There we go. Look at that. That actually looks so good. Now what? We can put our bike down. I do love these cattail images. Yeah, so like I said, I don't go to the lakes or anything like that, but I was drawn to both the suite and this kit. To me, this reminds me of one of my favourite TV shows, Dawson's Creek. Old time fan, and that's what it reminds me of. So, you know, that works for me. Okay, so then we're going to add our happy birthday sentiment just here. And then our older, wiser, better is going to go over the top. So these kits, great for beginners. A great way of starting to craft because everything comes in the kit and you don't have to buy anything, or even the adhesives are in the kit. So it's perfect for just starting out. Also good for maybe your kids, keeping them occupied in the holidays. Maybe you have a grandma in a home that doesn't have a lot of room or money for craft supplies. This is a great way of keeping crafty. And I think the best thing is it's going to be sort of like a surprise each month what the kit is. Because even as demonstrators, we have no idea what is in the kit, other than those few sneak peeks that I showed you at the beginning of the video. All right. That is absolutely adorable. The new DSP with the fish will work so well. Absolutely, yeah, that is part of that fish DSP is the coordinating suite from the catalogue. So, yeah, there is card number 2. Let's bring in the last card, which is card number 3. Hopefully we've got all the kit here ready to go. What are we stamping? We're stamping on the card base. A sentiment piece. This one here. What else? I think that might be all. Okay, so the sentiments we are going to need is thanks, Dad. Which is actually two different stamps. And let's bring up the larger image. You're a lifesaver. So there we have it. The 3 cards use all the stamps except for one, which is sun. So it's nice that they've added the extra stamp that, you know, you can do a sun card. It's not just a father's card. But honestly, you use whatever sentiments you've got in your stash as well. You don't have to make them just with this. And what I really like is after we've had PaperPumpkin for a little while, we're going to have a lot of these stamp sets. And we can chop and change with different sentiments and different images as well. Oh, this is a great way of getting a whole heap of supplies for your stash. Okay, so this is sort of going to go in the middle here. We are going to stamp on our card base, this wood grain, and for that we're going to stamp the cat tails. So they're just going to stick out from underneath that circle. So let's ink that up. I'm going to stamp one here. One there. Hopefully that's over enough once we have our sentiment in there. Okay. And the sentiment, we're going to do thanks, Dad. This one also has the ropes on them. So we're going to add that as well. Probably could have done with a clean before stamping, but it still looks good. Add a little rope at the top and bottom. I love the detail of this rope. So clever. And I can see I'm also missing the signpost. I think there's a blue signpost, so I need to find that. And then we can add "You are a lifesaver" to this one, and it's actually more to the left. I can go check that. There we go. Right. Let's see if I can find the blue piece that I've lost. So quick to lose things. I'll just grab one. It'll be on the desk somewhere. There we go. All right. Let's bring in our adhesive, and we're going to add tear and tape to our printed piece. Let's do 2 strips there. We're also adding it to our sentiment. Like so. This one is adding tear and tape as well. Oh, that's too long. Okay. Oh, there it is. You guys telling me it's right in front of me? Yeah, great masculine cards. They've done a really good job, I think. Okay, in mini dimensionals, we're going to add to the life preserver vest. It says to add them there. Okay, the oars, we're going to add them just to the end of the oars, and then I'm going to come back in with some tear and tape just at the handle of the oar. So just a tiny little piece. There we go. And then our pecan pie, this looks like our die set that we have, Spotlight on Nature dies. That looks very much like that. So I like that they're using die cuts that we can pretty much create ourselves as well if we have that die. There we go. All right. Let's see if we can start adding all these pieces. So it's a nice little collection of both die cut pieces as well as adding a little bit of depth with our stamping. Do you love the blue and green together? That's really pretty. Okay, let's add our 2 circle pieces together, and then we're going to add that to our card base. Does that not just absolutely pop? So pretty. Okay. I have so much backings everywhere on my desk. Okay. Let's add that down. Then we're going to add our big strip sentiment. It's going to go... Oh, I just banged my head like so. And this is going to go just underneath. Oh. This needs a strip on the top of tear and tape and a couple of dimensionals underneath. There we go. I was hoping to sort of get that under a little bit. It'll be fun. Thanks, Dad. And then we're going to arrange our oars so they're crossing over each other. One backing. One there like that, and then the safety vest. Don't want to cover up our little cattails too much. Okay. And then we just need to finish it off. No, there's actually no embellishments on that one. Well, there you go. So there we have it. 3 beautiful cards. It makes 9. This is the Lakeside Retreat. Let's have a look at each of the cards. So we have this one that we just made. Absolutely stunning. Nostalgic, absolutely. They are really great. Yeah, thank you so much. This one is stunning. Great dimension in all the cards as well. And as you saw, so easy to put together, but real wow cards. Like if you were to give that out to someone, they'll think you've done an amazing job putting it together. And you have, because they are gorgeous cards, but all from a kit, which is so cool. So the Lakeside Retreat kit is available to purchase. Today's the last day, so you've got till tonight to purchase it. If you subscribe tomorrow, you're actually subscribing for next month, May's kit. So if you want this kit, which I highly recommend, because even if you don't get any other kits after this one is going to be a good one to have. It coordinates so well with the Waterside Retreat Suite from the new mini catalogue coming out next month. And I am going to have some alternative projects to share with you in the next week or so. So it's just an added bonus if you come and purchase through me. I'll be sending out some great alternative projects for you as well. All right, that's it for this Friday. I hope that you have a great rest of your weekend. I class this as weekend. We are on Friday night, so have a great weekend. If you're in need of any of the supplies for Stampin' Up, you can purchase them in my online store. There is a link in the description of this video. I would love it if you've enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you're watching the replay later on. And yeah, if you've got any suggestions on some alternative cards, let me know as well. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for spending some time with me. I'll see you all soon. Bye.